You again. What do you want?
I have to see Mary Ray, the great seer.
He's busy, very busy.
I'm sorry, but I must insist. There's tremendous danger. I must talk about it with the great seer.
What? Danger? That sounds important. But I can't just let you go by like that. Listen, do you know someone in the city who can give you a recommendation?
Of course, there's Jehuti, but...
Jehuti, the former chief physician? Ask him for a reference letter, and the great seer will certainly agree to meet with you.
Not now.
The great seer wants a letter of recommendation from me. I'm not sure that will do any good.
Why not?
Oh, an old story. An old dental story between us. Might as well try anyway. Bring me something to write with and I'll do it. Thank you, but I still need a blank papyrus. Thank you. Can you lend me a little ink? My quill is dry. So, Chief Physician Jehuti asks for news of the great seer Mary Ray, hoping to find him in life, in good health, and prosperous. And he says, I send you Nefermat called Tifet, because she knows something important. Please listen to what she has to say. May you bathe in the favor of Ray each day. It is a good thing if you are in fine form. That ought to do the trick. Give this to Mary Ray.
You have a letter of recommendation? Good, good. Go see the great seer. He is in the courtyard of the warehouses, straight ahead.
What do you want? I asked not to be disturbed.
Are you Mary Ray, the great seer? I have a letter for you.
A letter? Let's see it. Ah, you know Jehuti. My teeth remember him very well. What do you want?
Jehuti is very sick, and in trying to figure out the cause of his disease, I've met other people who seem to have the same thing. An ancient papyrus seems to point to wheat as the cause of the disease. Great Seer, your wheat might be harmful.
My wheat? The wheat of the Temple of Re? Who do you think you are, impugning the temple like that?
I am not impugning the temple, nor its high priest, but it should be looked into. Many people work for the temple and are paid by it in wheat. You can't just put them in danger for a question of pride.
Your words are not unwise. The solution would be to close down the granaries, but I can't do that so long as I don't have proof of what you maintain. I'll tell you what. Carry out a discreet investigation. Examine the conditions of the wheat in the silo and find the report of the scribe in charge of supervising the harvest. I think his name is Hetep. You'll find his report in the library, I think. I'm going to look into the story of a wheat theft.
But how can I conduct an investigation within the temple? You've blocked all access.
Yes. Take this. Those who might prevent you from going about freely will let you pass if you show them this jewel.
A board. It might come in handy. A rope. A rope is always useful. I'd better keep it. I'm looking for the granary inspector. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't know where he is. And now that you mention it, it's been several days since I've seen him around here.
Do you know where I might find him?
His house is just across from the Harbor Road. You can't miss it. It's the last house on a dead end.
And do you know Hetep? I think his name is Hetep.
That's the name. But I don't really know him. You'll easily recognize him, though. He's been through a trepanation. He's the only person to have survived the operation in the last few years.
Do you know of any problem with the wheat here?
No. Maybe there are a few more dead rodents than usual. But if you want to check, examine a silo.
A stalk left in the midst of the grain. That's not normal. This is a scribe's seal. It must belong to Hetep. What happened? A mirror. A woman always needs a mirror. We'd better take it.
You cannot see the Great Seer just now. The Great Seer gave this to you? Then you must be on an official mission. You'll find the Great Seer at the scribe school, near the library.
Perhaps you can help me. The Great Seer asked me to look for the Granary Inspector's report. Do you know where it is?
Hetep's last report? It must be in the alcove containing the things on the harvest. One of those over there, on your right.
I would say that this stalk is like the harvest. It's inedible unless you want to die. In addition, both Hetep and his report have disappeared. I've fulfilled my mission. This is the proof that the city is in danger and that the temple's harvest is the cause. What do you intend to do now?
This is serious. Enough talk. Close the granaries. Send messengers to every house to warn the people not to eat the wheat. Come back. We mustn't panic the population.
You are not going to warn people? But they're in mortal peril.
I realize that. But you don't know everything, young woman. The gods and men have a complicated relationship. Secular matters are particularly complex, and this is my sphere of activity. As for you, continue your mission to its logical conclusion. Find a cure for this disease. This danger does indeed hover over us, and it's our task alone to ward it off. I shall take care of the rest in my own manner. Find a cure and save those who are sick.
With Sekhmet's help, I shall do so. But why me? You already have some very clever physicians.
None of them is Jehuti's daughter. He's a crazy old man, but he sent you to me. I believe that is a sign from the gods.
Jehuti has taken a turn for the worse. He asked me to get you to come immediately.
Ipoki seemed panic-stricken. What's wrong, Jehuti?
I don't feel at all well, Tifet. You must find the cure, or else...
Don't talk that way, Jehuti. You've got to hold on. We'll find the cure.
That's just it. I haven't managed to decipher this tablet, and I'm exhausted. You'll have to go on by yourself.
By myself? How? How could I decipher this tablet?
Go to the temple and ask for the help of a scribe.